Hello everyone, welcome again to this short video series titled Creating a Paradise Earth. This is volume 7. In this video, the presenters will provide more examples of how environmental factors intersect with genetics, that is, gifts, abilities, and challenges from genetics to help a person make their unique choices. And again, apologies. The examples may be simple or may not be very accurate. They're just helping to hopefully illustrate how these factors intersect and hopefully also lead to more discoveries on the part of the audiences on how these environmental factors and genetics help us make unique choices. So one more additional example is religious encounters, such as visions, dreams, etc., etc. There are so many of such uh, nature in because of many religions. We cannot enumerate what there may be here or give specific examples. There are so many religions, and people may have come across such encounters either personally or see others with those encounters. And those are environmental encounters. They are not genetics. So something happened to a person in a person's environment. Now, the choice they make after that encounter is based on that encounter and the genetics. Genetics would be, for example, whether they have the physical characteristics required to follow through with such actions required by the encounter. Whether they have the physical strength, for example, to go somewhere, and so on and so forth. And also whether they have their intellect will also help them to decipher whether these encounters are authentic and whether should they follow through, are they beneficial in any way to them, to other people. That is intellectual, and that's how they make their choices. Another example is watching videos, reading books, listening to people such as influencers, charismatic leaders, etc., etc. And the reason for this second example is because there are so many people who make very radical choices based on such encounters. These are environmental. They're watching video, reading books, listening to people. Those are environmental. And why do people make very radical choices from such encounters? Some of them, not everyone, but such things happen. So there is an interaction between the whatever was offered in the environment and also their intellect. Whatever the encounter was requesting, the missionary was uh, telling them to follow through, whether they have the physical abilities, again, like do they have the strength to do what they are being asked. And it could also be combined with other environmental factors. For example, the it could be the mission is requiring some electronics. That's environmental. Do they have such electronics to follow through with that? So many factors come into it. These environmental factors may be um, combining with another environmental factors. So if the video is asking them to use other video like video games, do they have electronic to play video game? Do they have the specific video game? Such issues like that. So those are two environmental factors interacting. And also, are they in the region where it could be a video or a book talking about a very specific geographic location? Are they in that location? Can they go there? These are environmental. Then the intellect is genetic. They will also decipher: is it good? Is it something that they should go ahead and pursue? That is genetic. And Also, the physical body physical abilities is genetic, and their prior environmental encounters is can also come to play. Does the video tell them to go in the wrong direction from what they have run in their previous environment? That is environmental. So the previous, like for example, if a video is telling them to do bad, in depending on what their previous environmental or people have brought up to tell them this is wrong, and this video is telling them to do wrong, so the previous environmental factors may tell them not to do. So their choices are dependent on these two factors, environment and genetics. Again, thank you very much. Please remember to subscribe, share, and do good to your fellow human being. Until next time, good day or good night, depending on the part of the world that you live in.